Hi friends, I hope you're doing well. Today I wanted to show you what I picked up at Sephora recently. I placed a little online order and I really wanted to try out a few different things. I've got some hair stuff, I've got skincare, a little fragrance, and of course makeup. Like there's been some things that I've been eyeing for a while that I finally picked up. I feel like this was like a medium haul. I didn't go overboard, but it's definitely like several products that I'm very excited to try. But it's not a full face or anything. So I'm also going to be mixing in products that I already have to finish the look. And yeah, I'm so excited about several of these things. I've also kind of already tried a couple of things since there was some skincare and hair care in here as well. So let's get into it, my friends. For skincare, I went ahead and finally picked up the Merit Great Skin Double Cleanse Face Wash. I say finally because I've been eyeing this for a while. Now normally it's separated. It takes a while for it to separate again once you shake it up. So it's a really nice cleanser though. It's very different. It's a foaming cleanser. So it's kind of fun. I have yet to see how it takes off a full face of makeup since I just received this order yesterday. So I've only been able to use these products one time. But I've heard good things about it. I liked the texture, like the foam itself was really nice. It lathered up really nice, left my skin feeling and looking nice and clean without feeling stripped. So I'll keep you guys posted on this. Next up, you guys know I keep buying things from Gisou. I don't know what it is about their hair products, but like it's literally all I'm buying and all I'm using right now. This is their new Honey Milk 5-in-1 styling cream. Now I did use this today and I washed my hair today. I will say I love how lightweight it is. It was a very beautiful texture. It's supposed to help control frizz. Let's see, it's a heat protectant. It controls frizz. It has a flexible hold, hydration, and a glaze shine. So I definitely think all of those claims are accurate. I didn't want to put in any other product in my hair so I could really see if it held anything extra well. I wouldn't say that it like has extreme hold, and it doesn't even claim to. It says flexible hold, so it's not really gonna keep your curls super tight like some of my other products, but overall I really liked the finish. Like I feel like my hair looks healthy. I really liked the heat protectant aspect of it, and I'm excited to actually try this because it says obviously you can put it in damp hair like I did today, and then I blow dried it and curled it. But then it says to revive styles, spread a small amount of product evenly between hands and work through the mid-lengths to ends. So I feel like as a reviving product, I'm excited to try this as well. And I actually feel like my Dyson Airwrap holds a little bit better day 2, like not on wash day. So I feel like my curls have kind of fallen today. So I'm excited to try this as like a revamping product. It smells really nice as well. Point is, I'm excited about it. I also picked up this right here from Day. Day is another brand that I feel like really gets me. Every time they launch something, I'm always very interested. And I have a lot of their products and I use a lot of their products all the time. This is their Dream Veil Hair and Body Fragrance Mist. This is the scent that they have throughout their entire hair line, and it's so nice. It's very, very citrusy. I love the fine mist on this. I would say it's definitely more of a, oh, it smells so good. It smells so citrusy and peachy and fresh. It's definitely more of like a spring, summer scent, in my opinion. Although it does just smell clean, so it's not that you couldn't use it in fall and winter. I just personally love to match my fragrances with the season, you know what I mean? So I'm not sure how much I'm going to use this when I'm going out, but it is really nice. It's not like a full-on perfume either, so I'm going to leave this in my bathroom upstairs. I picture myself using this like after a shower in the morning just to kind of feel extra fresh and clean. But it smells fabulous. It smells actually better than I thought it would, and I thought it would smell good because I love how all their hair products smell. They smell so nice. So those are all my like skincare, hair care things. Let's hop into some makeup, you guys. So like I said, I don't feel like I went overboard, which is kind of nice. So there's actually not any like complexion products to try right now. So we're just going to go ahead and do my base makeup. Let's see, what do I want to wear today? Let's use the CIELE primer. I recently fell in love with this. It's so nice. This is their Prime and Protect primer. So we'll do a little bit of that. This adds a little bit of a glow to the skin. And it also has SPF, which is so nice. Side note, I painted my nails today. This gorgeous nail polish from Lights Lacquer. It's from their new collection. I'll have it linked down below. It's the shade Saddle Up, and it's like the perfect reddish burgundy. I'm getting so excited for fall, you guys. And this just added to my excitement. I don't know, there's something about this color that made me just thrilled. I'm trying to think of what foundation to wear today. Let's do my Maybelline Superstay Skin Tint. It's been a while. I'm going to do a bit of this and I'm going to sheer it out just a bit with some moisturizer. It's a skin tint, so like even though it technically shouldn't have too much coverage, the Maybelline one actually does have quite a bit of coverage. So I'm just going to sheer it out a bit. And I'm going to apply that with this Hourglass brush. This is such a nice foundation brush. I just love the shape of it. It doesn't have the name or number on it, so I'll try to link it down below. Okay, and then I'm just going to press that into the skin with my sponge. I'm so excited about some of the things I bought. I actually bought like 2 blushes and this DANESSA MYRICKS eye color pigment. It's like a glittery eyeshadow stick. I'm so excited. So I'm going to continue to just kind of like whiz through these other products so that we can get to trying the new stuff. I'm going to use this ANASTASIA Halftone Smooth Blur Contour Stick to warm everything up. Okay, after that, I'm going to go into this WESTMAN ATELIER concealer. I heard somebody talk about how much they love this the other day, and I own it. I just don't really like use it as much as I probably should. So I'm going to use this one today. A lot of my friends love this concealer as well, so I wanted to like revisit it. I feel like I just only use my Tarte one. I'm just going to blend this out with a brush first. Oh, you guys, the way I'm so out of breath. I am so pregnant. It's crazy. I'm due in September, and the last month of pregnancy, I honestly kind of forgot like how uncomfortable it can get, you know? I'm really excited though, but I feel like filming is just so much more challenging when I like, I feel like I have to catch my breath every 5 seconds. It's wild. I also can't believe it's already September. Where does the time go? I'm actually freaking out a little bit. Even though I'm so excited, I feel like this year has just flown by, and so I'm not gonna lie, I feel like slightly less prepared than I did with my first baby. But also I feel like I gotta give myself a little grace. Well, there's a couple things. I feel like, in general, I feel like I had so much more time with my first pregnancy because I didn't have Revi up and running. I was working on it behind the scenes, but it wasn't like actively launched. And then, you know, this time around I have a toddler and she's so much fun, but it just obviously like my schedule is so different. And then this year, on top of it, feels like such a blur, like losing my sister in February. After that, I feel like time just kind of stopped, and I feel like I'm just barely kind of getting my feet on the ground, sort of. So anyways, September is here, and I just can't believe that, like, I get to meet a new little baby so soon. Anyway, it's kind of a side note. I'm adding a bit of faux freckles with my RudiBerry pen. I just really love adding these. It makes me feel cute and youthful, so here we are. Trying to feel cute and youthful these days as best as we can. Okay, I actually have 2 blushes to try out, and I'm very excited. Both of these have been on my list for a while. Well, actually the Mario one was kind of a random addition because I fell back in love with that formula. If you've been watching my recent videos, I mentioned the Makeup by Mario Soft Pop Plumping Blush Veil has like fully made its way back into my routine. It's actually wild how much I love this blush. And I own 3 shades and I've owned them for a while. And I was like, you know what? I really want to try out a new shade. And then I spotted this Berry Punch on Sephora's website, and I was like, oh, ooh, it almost matches my nails. Look how pretty this is. I just felt like for fall and winter, I would get a lot of use out of this. I hope I love it as much as I think I will. Then I really wanted to try out the NARS multiple stick, and I could not stop thinking about the shade Trance, which is like this purple. I don't know. I'm really into like berries and purples, and I'm excited to try this. So let me swatch the Mario one next to Trance from NARS so we can see the difference. The Mario one is more warm toned, but I think they're actually going to look nice together, which is my plan, to layer them together. So let's see. I think I want to go with the Mario one first. So I'm going to take just a bit of that on this Rare Beauty brush. I've been really enjoying applying this formula with this brush. I just feel like it works well together. So I'm going to kind of buff this into the back of my hand first. And then I'm going to apply this to this portion of the cheeks for a little berry rosy something. It's so pretty. I'm trying to save like the apples of the cheeks for the NARS one. So we're keeping it focused back here a little bit. Also taking some into like the brow area too. So pretty. I don't know what it is about these berries. I'm just so into them, especially going into fall. Okay, we're gonna take a little bit of the NARS multiple stick, which this is supposed to be able to be something that you use on the lips as well. And I'm gonna apply Trance to like the apples of the cheeks. I feel like it might look a little intense right now, but once I powder and everything, usually things tone down a bit. Looks pretty as well. Okay, I'm going to take my sponge and just kind of press around the edges of the blush so that it's a nice seamless transition from foundation to blush and bronzer and all the things. But I really love the berries. So pretty. Okay, now we're going to set the face with my Mario translucent powder. I'm just going to apply this underneath the eyes. I'm focusing this on the T-zone, I guess I should say. And then I usually will take a fluffy brush and set the outside of the face as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And then we'll do our brows so that we can move to the eyeshadow, which I'm so excited to try. So I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, this is maybe the thing that I'm the most excited about. I don't know, I was excited about everything that I picked up. But the DANESSA MYRICKS Colorfix Multi-Use Pigment Stick. I got mine in the shade Duo 1. There's so many different shades. I figured I would just pick up one and see how I liked it before, you know. So in Duo 1, we have Mystic Taupe and Interstellar. These are supposed to be amazing. I don't know. I've heard such good things about them. Ooh, okay, so they're very cooling. So there's the first one. It's a little bit deep and smoky. Then we have a foil, and this one is the shade Interstellar. Ooh, which has insane reflect in it. Ooh, I'm so excited. Okay, well, can't wait. Let's pop this on the eyes. I'm gonna start out with the deeper shade, and we're gonna do a bit of like a smoky something. These are very like wet feeling on the eyes, but they buff out nicely. I feel like I want mostly that other color, so I'm just doing this one on this outer edge to kind of create a bit of dimension. I feel like there's a few people that are coming out with this type of kind of like water-based sparkle formula. Obviously DANESSA MYRICKS, but I just saw Tower 28, Dose of Colors launched them a while ago, but just barely restocked them. Very interesting. This is like my first go at a formula like this. It's very cooling. I'm gonna go ahead and go into Interstellar. Oh my goodness gracious. How gorgeous. It really holds the sparkle so well. Oh, I love that. Oh no, this means I'm gonna be like possibly an addict to these types of glittery eyeshadows because I love a good glitter eyeshadow, even on like an everyday basis. Ooh. I want to apply a bit of this along the lower lash line because I just think that would be so pretty, and it certainly is. Wow, how pretty. I'm so excited. I feel like this calls for a beefy lash, which means I get to use my Dibs mascara again. I've been loving this. As you guys know, I'm going to use the tubing side first, which is the brown primer. And then I'm going to flip it to the volumizing side, which is my favorite. And I'm going to layer that right on top. And I'm not going to be shy with this. I mean, this is a very voluminous mascara. So it's not one that I reach for when I want like a cute little natural lash look, okay? It gives drama. And I love that. Okay, those sparkles on the eyes are so pretty. I'm thrilled about those. I will probably be picking more colors up. It might be one of those things where it's like, I need to go in stores though to really see what shades I would gravitate toward most. But I'm excited about that, like very. So reflective, you can still see it on my hand, it's so pretty. Okay, let's do a little lippy look. I did actually pick up, finally, the m.ph, which is Mary Phillips' new brand, Lip Ciggy. So this is their hydrating lipstick. They weren't available when she launched everything else, but now they are. So, oh, it's teensy. It's really small. I don't know if you guys have effortless lips or not, but for size comparison, it's thinner. It's the same size as like the Gucci one. So a very, very slim bullet. I picked up the shade, what is this? First Base, which was like the mauve. So here it is swatched. It's a really pretty mauve. I'm gonna go ahead and do a little lip liner first though. I'm looking pretty like berry. So what if we did a little fig lip liner from Revie Beauty, which is our most mauve shade. And then before I add on that Mary Phillips one, I kind of want to see what this looks like on the lips. This is that NARS multiple, because you're supposed to be able to use this on the lips and cheeks. So I'm going to. Okay, I feel like it's a little drying feeling to use it on the lips, but as like a base, maybe it'll be fine. Base for something more hydrating. So let's try out this Lip Ciggy from Mary Phillips. Okay, it's quite lightweight. It has a little bit of a more almost oily feel versus Effortless Lips, if you want a comparison, like less grit to it, but it's sure to make a nice combo and not too glossy at all. I feel like that's actually a really pretty combo, isn't it? Okay, I'm gonna take what's left on the blush brush and kind of tap over what we have on the cheeks. I'm liking all this mauve and berry. Let's assess the situation a bit. I honestly feel like I like where everything's at. Adding a bit more of the bronzer from the brush. And then setting spray or no setting spray? That is the question. Let's do just a smidge. Let's do a smidge of something. Here's my one size one. I want to use this. This is the Powder Melt Glass Skin Setting Spray. It's so good. I'm just going to spritz that all over. Let it sink in. And I'm just going to press that into the skin a bit more with my sponge. And then I think that's everything. No, it's not everything. Oh my gosh, I'm so crazy, but I'm glad that I didn't forget. I bought one more thing, you guys. The True to Myself Tinted Pressed Finishing Powder from Rare Beauty. So I filmed a full face of Rare Beauty video. And I actually don't know if that's going up before or after this. I'm pre-filming a lot of videos. But during that, I saw that they have new shades. I picked up the lightest shade, which is actually quite light, because the one that they had as their lightest initially tinted my skin way too much. So I picked up the shade Opal. This is the lightest shade. Is this gonna be too light for me? It's possible. Oh boy, let's see though. I'm gonna use this as a finishing powder over top of the setting spray to just kind of blur and brighten and set through the T-zone. See, that looks so nice. See, the right shade makes such a difference, and having lighter options now is so great for us fair-skinned gals. I honestly don't think that's too light for me. It looks almost white in the pan, but when it touches the skin, for some reason, it just like gets deeper. So that looks actually really nice. And I feel like it blurred the skin beautifully. Ooh, yes. Oh, I'm happy about that. Okay, let's finish by setting the brows. I'm just gonna pop on a little bit of my Rare Beauty Brow Gel. And I filled in the brows with my Easy Everyday Brow Pencil from Review Beauty, my holy grail. It's the best. Wow, that powder looks so nice. I like never really enjoyed the powder because the color match was so off. But so many people did, and I think it was genuinely because they were able to find a shade where I wasn't able to until now. All right, my friends, so there it is. Here's the full look using all the things that I just bought at Sephora. I gotta say, I really enjoy all the things that I bought. I feel like the sparkly eyeshadow is really what's getting me. The blush colors are exciting me quite a bit as well, especially for fall. I love a good berry and winter. I feel like berries work in both fall and winter. The lip combo actually turned out really, really nice. And what else? Oh, the blurring powder. Hallelujah, they have more shades. I'm so glad. That light shade, I really feel like works very well for me, even though it looks literally paper white in the pan. It doesn't go on the skin as light as it looks. And I can finally see and enjoy the blurring capabilities of this powder that so many people loved that I just could never, you know, enjoy very much because it would just tint my skin the wrong color with the shade that was too dark. So anyways, I feel like everything that I bought, I'm very happy with. I feel like if there's just a couple things that I'm like very excited about, it would be the DANESSA MYRICKS Colorfix Stix. I feel like so many people have been raving about these, and now I know why, for a reason. Wow, like so pretty, very interesting formula. Really, really love the texture. I also am very excited about both blushes, to be honest. I don't know if there's one that I like more. There's one's more cool tone, one's slightly more neutral. I think I'm gonna be able to get use out of both. I've been obsessed with this formula though right now, so I feel like if I had to choose one, maybe it would be this one just because I'm so into it. But this was a nice formula too, and it makes me want to try more colors because they launched so many shades in this. And then I feel like the powder actually, believe it or not, it's really nice, very blurring, very pretty. And I'll keep you guys posted on the hair care and the skincare. This is good too, but again, I feel like it's something that's a little bit fresh for fall and winter. But I'm glad I have it anyway. So yeah, that's it for me today, you guys. I hope you enjoyed seeing all my little products that I bought at Sephora recently. I'd love to hear in the comments down below if you've tried any of these or piquing your interest the way that they were for me, especially the DANESSA MYRICKS Colorfix Stix. It's just so pretty. It's so pretty. I can't wait to try more. I'm also interested to try the Tower 28 ones that just launched. So Anyway, I'm kind of going off on a tangent, but I hope you guys have a wonderful day wherever you are. Before you leave, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. It really helps me out. And also click on the notification bell after you subscribe and you'll get a notification every single time I post a video. And yeah, that's it for me today. I hope you guys have an amazing day wherever you are, and I'll see you in my next video. Love you.